Let's move on to a game where, yeah, sure, I'm interested in the Ravens with the points and the over in the Ravens-Seahawks game. But again, I just don't know what to make of these two teams. Seahawks at 5-1. Are they a 5-1 team? 51 Fahrenheit showers, 9 miles per hour. This is a spot where the showers probably aren't going to affect these two teams too much because the Ravens do a lot of their damage on the ground and the Seahawks are used to that rain. How will Lamar respond to the Seattle crowd noise? And both teams just tricky to figure out. Seattle's showing a ton of adversity. Both teams can put up points against mediocre defenses, and I think that's what we're dealing with. Two mediocre defenses. Russell is playing out of his mind. Man, is Russell Wilson making a big statement for most valuable player. Ravens, Seahawks. Seahawks open up at -4. Now it's at 3.5. This total opened up at 50.5. It's still there at Pinnacle, 50 everywhere else. Donnie RightSide, Ravens, Seahawks.
How are we looking at under in this game? That's the only question I have. Like, who out there is a madman, scientific in their, basement trying to concoct schemes where this game's going to stay under? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Nobody is stopping anybody in this football game because both these quarterbacks sit back in the pocket, wait 3 seconds, roll out. They either run for it themselves or somebody frees themselves and is going to be wide open. This isn't your dad's Seattle Seahawks Legion of Boom team. This isn't your dad's, Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis and Tony Siragusa and Ed Reed. Both of these teams, you're right, Jimmy, extremely average. Both these quarterbacks should move the football. And I got to say, I was on Cleveland last week, both personally and also in the Pick Six contest that I put my plays up on the Audible each and every week. And I'm watching that game going, Cleveland's a much better ball club here. I was right on this one. And then you watch and say, well, no lead is ever safe with Russell Wilson. And all he does is make plays. He doesn't need wide receivers. He doesn't need running backs. And he doesn't need an offensive line. His offensive line, doing some metrics and different websites, one of the worst offensive pass blocking units in the league once again. And you know what? I laugh at that, saying it's actually a good thing because Russell is better when 3 or 4 pass rushers come at him. He jukes them and rolls out of the pocket and buys 5 or 6 extra seconds. He was dominant on 3rd down last week on the road in Cleveland. Every 3rd down conversion they needed, touchdown or non-touchdown, Russell Wilson converted it. He'll do the same thing this weekend. I look at both of these teams. When I see, the Seattle Seahawks, I don't know what type of record they had or coming in, what they were trying to battle back and forth with going, 25, 26, 27 points. They have some kind of record going on. They're going to do the same thing this weekend. And I think Lamar Jackson's going to be able to counter it with his legs on the ground. I like the over here. I do.
Yeah, the over makes a ton of sense. Absolutely makes a ton of sense. And then we look at this total that opens up at 50.5 and then moves down to 50, which doesn't make any sense.